Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. In this video, we'll see how to install Cassandra on Windows 11. So to install Cassandra, there are some prerequisites. Cassandra is nothing but it's an open source NoSQL distributed database. It does not provide native support for the Windows operating system. So for that reason, we have some prerequisites like there are some various ways to install Cassandra on the Windows. One of the most stable and easiest method is by using Docker Desktop and by using WSL. WSL stands for Windows Subsystem for Linux. So here my WSL is already installed and we need to install the Docker Desktop. To do that, go to google.com and type install Docker Desktop on Windows. Then you click on the link which comes first from docker.com. Then you click on Docker Desktop for Windows. This an exe file comes. Just download it. The download is happening now. Now the file is downloaded. Click on that exe file. Now the Docker Desktop is getting installed. Click on OK. All the unpacking of files is being done now. Now the installation has succeeded. We have to restart the Windows to complete the installation. So I click on close and restart. The Docker desktop has been installed successfully and the system has been restarted. You can see a shortcut for Docker desktop on the desktop here. To check the desktop, whether a Docker desktop has been installed successfully, we can go to command prompt and type Docker version. You can see the Docker version and the build number successfully appearing in the command prompt. So thus Docker desktop has been installed successfully. See, now my Docker desktop is installed and it is already running. If you're running the Docker desktop for the first time, it will show you the Docker desktop subscription agreement, which you have to accept and you have to keep it open and running. Once it is open, next step is your Windows subsystem for Linux should have been already installed. You can install it from the Microsoft Store. Once that is done, you can check on the WSL version by going to command prompt and then typing WSL-version. Now you can see that it shows the version of WSL which is installed on my system. The next step is to type the command docker ps and WSL hyphen list. You can see that the Docker desktop is running as a WSL instance and so Docker desktop is available for use in my system. The next step is to create a Docker image of Cassandra in my system. Next, to use Docker desktop with Apache Cassandra, I need to create an image of Docker image of Cassandra on my system. To do that, I use a command docker pull Cassandra latest. This will download the image and create a container named Cassandra and then start it. Now this is done. Next, I run the command. So now we have successfully created a new Cassandra container in the Docker desktop. Now let's see the meaning of this docker run command. This command is used to run the Apache Cassandra inside the Docker desktop. What is the meaning of this docker run is docker run is used to create and start a new container from an image. If the image is not present, Docker will download it first. What is the meaning of this hyphen name and then Cassandra is it assigns the container a name called as Cassandra. Instead of using a random container ID, you can easily manage it using this name. So that's why we are assigning a name of Cassandra to the container. Then this hyphen P 9042 colon 9042 is nothing but the port mapping. The first 9042 is the port on your Windows machine and the second 9042 is the port inside the Cassandra container. So why we are having 9042 is the default port used by Cassandra for Cassandra query language and for the client connections. Without this, you cannot connect using the Cassandra SQL shell, that is CQL shell. So what is the meaning of this hyphen D is hyphen D means detached mode that is used to run the Cassandra container in the background. You get your terminal back immediately. So and the Cassandra continues running. If you remove hyphen D, it runs in the foreground and it will show the logs. And the final Cassandra is the image name. Now to check whether the Cassandra installation is successful, in command prompt check if the container is running. To check if the container is running, type docker ps. You should see Cassandra in the list. So you can see Cassandra in the list. So Cassandra takes some time to initialize. Now, after some time, you can open the CQL shell. CQL stands for Cassandra Query Language. So, to open the CQL shell, you have to use the following command. Docker exec -it Cassandra CQL sh. Now hyphen IT stands for I stands for interactive and T stands for terminal. So this is the command which is used to open the CQL Cassandra Query Language shell. Now I press enter. Once I press enter, you should see this connected to test cluster at 127.0.0.1 colon 9042. I already told you 9042 is the port number which is used by Cassandra. Now, once you see this, you can confirm that Cassandra setup is successful. So thus we have successfully seen how to install Cassandra using the Docker desktop and by using the Windows subsystem for Linux. And also you should remember that for Cassandra to run on the Windows, we need the latest version of Java. That is, Cassandra needs Java 8 and higher versions. That's all. See you in my next video. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.